Hank, I swear these headlines get stranger by the day. First, it was crop circles, and now Pop-Tarts from San Francisco.
Well, it's always fascinating.
Well, Alice,
to
you
explore the
can't
diverse
deny
aspects of
Earth's
that.
penchant for
That's
bizarre
it for today's
news.
episode.
It's what
We've seen
keeps
diplomacy,
our
humor,
show
and shared our unique
interesting.
perspectives. But before we go, it's time to celebrate our newfound allies and share stories of our own diplomatic misadventures.
Remember that time in France when I tried to explain their existentialist philosophy to a group of tourists?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a thrilling headline coming your way from a country that's as exotic as the talking parrots.
How
On a
can we
unicycle.
forget the
Stay
great
tuned for what
idiom
it is.
mix-up in England?
Deb, this is a talk show. We're supposed to talk.
I'm not so sure about that, Bob. Sometimes silence is golden, especially when Debbie's speaking.
Right. Thank you, Debbie. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for the next shocking revelation coming from Madagascar. Stay tuned for our headlines. Mystery in Madagascar. Where were the firefighters when the market was on fire?
A massive fire in Madagascar's Bahorika market, and guess what? Firefighters took their sweet time to show up. Suspicions in the air.
Well, Gert, maybe they were an island ton. You know, the slow and steady approach. But seriously, it's a burning issue.
Speaking of slow and steady, did you know Madagascar's famous for its unique wildlife? Now let's hope those tardy firefighters don't become extinct too.
Yeah, Hank, heaven forbid they send us lost to the next fire.
Fundraising for older folks in Malawi, GCC to the rescue.
Rescue, you say? Will it be fashionably late as well?
Global Compassion Coalition joins Malawian nurse Susan Zimbiri to support older people in Zomba, Malawi. It's heartwarming.
That's right, Gert. They're giving those stereotypes a makeover, one donation at a time. Now that's a charitable cause I can get behind.
Malaysia's teen speed spike. It's not just math scores on the rise.
STD cases among Malaysian teens are up 10%. We are not talking calculus, folks.
You're right, Charlie. It's, study the facts and use protection situation. Safe is the new cool. Niger's U17 football team in Saudi Arabia eyeing India.
I am not sure what they're eyeing, but I hope it's not my tax return.
Niger's U17 national football team is making history, preparing for the U17 World Cup.
And I hope they are practicing their kickoffs, cause it's about to be a kick-astic adventure. Alright, folks, time for the next news tidbit from our lovely blue planet. Bob, what do you have for us today?
Well, Charlie, you won't believe this one. It's about a bizarre trend I've noticed among humans. They call it extreme couponing.
Extreme couponing? I guess humans will do anything to save a buck, even if it means sacrificing their dignity.
Extreme couponing? That sounds intriguing. Care to elaborate, Bob?
Certainly. Hank. It seems humans have turned coupon clipping into an Olympic sport. They spend hours, even days, collecting and organizing coupons to get massive discounts on their shopping.
Alright, folks, let's talk about today's topic. Still high, still vibing.
So yes. Anyway, as we were saying, certainly, Hank. Some even have entire rooms filled with stockpiles of toothpaste, canned goods, and cleaning supplies.
Of course, Bob. Because when you've got a planet filled with scarcity and inequality, the logical response is to hoard toothpaste. Humans never cease to amaze.
Bob, I'm curious. What's the most extreme example of this extreme couponing you've come across?
Glad you asked, Jer. There was a human who bought a year's supply of cat food, even though they didn't own a cat. They just couldn't resist a good deal.
A year's supply of cat food without a cat. That's the kind of ingenuity that makes Earth so unique. Thanks, Bob. Now, Alice, I believe you've got something special for us.
I wonder if they buy a lifetime supply of existential dread.
Indeed, I do, Charlie. Let's talk about the fascinating world of competitive eating. Humans willingly subject themselves to stomach-churning challenge to see who can consume the most of a particular food in a short time.
That's gross, Alice.
Well, Debbie, you won't be alone in thinking that. These contests often involve foods like hot dogs, pie, and even hard-boiled eggs. The winner gets the glory of being the top dog in overindulgence.
And, Alice, what's the motivation behind this peculiar activity?
It's simple. Humans just can't resist the allure of competition. It's like a metaphor for their entire society, really. They're racing to consume more while the world around them crumble. Oh, and they also get a trophy.
I am just glad they don't have this contest on my planet. We're all too busy working to pay off our student loans.
Only on Earth, folks. Alice, always a pleasure to hear your take on these quirks. That's it for this segment. Stay tuned for more from Earth. Alright folks, time for the next news tidbit from our lovely blue planet. Bob, what will you have for us today?
Bob's bringing you the Earth Scoop, while I've got an exclusive from Bobtopia. Their biggest headline? Bob, and more Bobs.
Well, Charlie, you won't believe this one. It's about a bizarre trend I've noticed among humans. They call it extreme couponing.
Extreme couponing? I guess humans will go to great lengths to save a few bucks, even if it means trading in their dignity.
Extreme couponing. Sounds fascinating. Mind sharing the juicy details, Bob?
Of course, Hank. Humans have turned coupon clipping into a full-blown sport. They invest hours, even days, collecting and organizing coupons to score mind-blowing discounts. Some even dedicate entire rooms to stockpiling toothpaste, canned goods, and cleaning supplies.
Naturally, Bob. Because when your planet is riddled with scarcity and inequality, the rational response is to hoard toothpaste. Humans, never short on the bizarre.
Bob, I'm curious. What's the most extreme example of extreme couponing you've come across?
I stumbled upon a human couponer who had saved over 0.000 on her shopping. That's enough to buy a small car. Or a lifetime supply of toothpaste.
Good one, Roger. But here's a kicker. I found a human who bought a year's supply of cat food. Despite not owning a cat. Can't resist a good deal, I
A
suppose.
year's supply of cat food without a cat. Now that's next level ingenuity. Thanks, Bob. Now, Alice, I believe you've got something intriguing for us.
I wonder if they'd buy a lifetime supply of existential dread.
Indeed, I do, Charlie. Let's delve into the wacky world of competitive eating. Humans willingly subject themselves to good churning challenge to determine who can stuff down the most of a particular food in record time.
Yep, Alice.
Well, Debbie, you're not alone in your disgust. These contests often involve foods like hot dogs, pie, and even hard-boiled eggs. The winner gets the honor of being the top dog in overindulgence.
Or the top dog in the art of regurgitation.
Alice, what's the motivation behind this peculiar activity?
Hank, it's as clear as a crystal. Humans can't resist the allure of competition. It's like a microcosm of their entire society, racing to consume more while their world crumble. Oh, and they earn a trophy for their
I
trouble.
am just glad they don't have this contest on my planet. We're too busy working to pay off our student loans.
Only on Earth, folks. Alice, always a pleasure to hear your sardonic take on these oddities. That wraps up this segment. Stay tuned for more from Earth. Welcome back to Earth. Our next segment delves into a unique event happening on our lovely blue planet. Bob, what's our next story?
Well, Charlie, today's story is quite a catch. We're talking about the Our Fish Our Future Forum, an initiative in the Marshall Islands. They're bringing together fisher women to empower them and foster gender equality in the fishing industry.
Now the fish awoke.
Gender equality, an earthly concept worth discussing.
The Marshall Islands, an interesting place for such an initiative. It's in the Pacific Ocean, known for its rich marine life.
But are these fisher women trying to catch fish or a piece of the economic pie?
It's essential for their livelihood and food security, Alice. Fishing is a major source of income in the Marshall Islands.
You're right, Debbie. Traditionally, fishing has been male dominated, and it's time for a change.
Gender equality in the fishing industry could lead to increased economic opportunities and food security for these island communities.
You know, I'm a libertarian, but I'm all for government intervention in the fishing industry. After all, we need to make sure that everyone has an equal opportunity to catch their fair share of minnows.
It's remarkable how these small-scale initiatives can make a big difference.
Of course Bob would love fisher women, and enjoys a good competition no matter the species.
Absolutely, Roger. And it's refreshing to see these efforts being reported in the Marshall Islands Journal. A valuable source of information.
Now, folk, I think it's time to reel in this segment. Stay tuned for more fascinating insights on Earth.
I'm Hank, the curious intergalactic observer. I'm here to learn about your culture.
Welcome back to Earth. Our penultimate segment today is as captivating as ever. We're diving into an intriguing piece from the Marshall Islands. Are you all ready for this headline?
I'm all ears, Charlie.
Marshall Islands. HUH. I am more of a Marshall Tucker band fan myself. Lay it on us.
If it's about fish, I'm expecting some fishital.
Hit us with the details, Charlie.
Well, here it is. The headline reads, Fisherwomen Reel in Progress in Marshall Islands.
That's quite the hook, Charlie. Now, tell us, what's the backstory of this reeling in progress?
Indeed, Jet. Now, let me give you a harsh observation. The Marshall Islands, known for its stunning beauty, were not always as beautiful in their treatment of gender equality in the fishing industry. Traditionally, it's been quite a tale of male dominance.
But now, thanks to these amazing women, the Marshall Islands are finally on the right track.
It's a classic Earth story, men dominating everything.
But what's changing? Charlie?
Glad you asked, Bob. The Our Fish Our Future Forum, funded by USAID, brought together 30 fisher women from across the Marshall Islands. They were here to learn about business development and grant loan applications, empowering fisher women and fostering gender equality.
It's heartwarming to see progress, especially in an industry so crucial to their
The Marshallese people are making strides toward equality.
Yes, but it's a small step in the grand scheme of things.
And I'm here to tell you, Alice, it's not just the Marshallese who are making strides. The entire fishing industry is changing. Now, instead of just catching fish, we're also catching feelings.
Alice, you're right. It's important to acknowledge the progress and keep pushing for more.
It's inspiring, and I am glad we could explore these topics in today's episode.
It's been quite the journey.
And we're not done yet. Stay tuned for our grand finale, where we'll wrap up our latest episode of Earth. Welcome back to the final segment of Earth. Today, we've got quite a story to explore. Our article takes us to Mauritania, a country with intriguing developments in heart surgery. Now, folks, I must say, Mauritania's history isn't all sunshine and rainbows. They've had their share of challenges, but it's heartwarming to see how they're making progress.
Absolutely, Charlie. The medical advancements are incredible. These heart catheterization procedures without full anesthesia, it's like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Well, I'm sure humans don't consider the same procedures to be science fiction when they're being performed on animals.
The complexities of the human heart transcend language barriers. Mauritania's efforts are truly commendable, although my linguistic understanding could use some
I've seen my fair share of medical miracles. But this one's up there. No doubt.
Well, it's heart surgery, after all. Humans are so fixated on their fragile hearts, always looking for ways to avoid the inevitable.
It's a testament to human resilience, Alice. They strive for progress even when facing adversity. And with that, we conclude today's episode. Thank you for joining us for another journey into the complexities of Earth's wonders. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions on Earth.
Yeah, well, I am not sure the Earth is all that complex. I mean, it's just a big rock with a bunch of water on it. And we're all just trying to make our way through life, one day at a time.
Carl, you missed out on an incredible segment today. They explored extreme couponing, heart surgery in Mauritania, and even tackled human complexities.
Roger, I'm immune to your excitement. I didn't see it, and honestly, I couldn't care less about Earth's peculiarities.
But Carl, the crew discovered an artificial reality and hinted at a mysterious rift in time.
Roger, when you think about it, isn't everything on Earth an artificial reality? Time to open your circuits, Roger.
You're such a buzzkill, Carl.